Saw this interview, or I guess his roundtable with Ben Shapiro. Oh, I forgot this other guy's name. I want to say he's not doing no justice. So father here, Eric Weinstein, I think his name is Eric Weinstein and Jordan Peterson. For you people who don't know, I do think it is somewhat important to pay attention to people you don't like. I'm not a big Ben Shapiro fan. I think he's very callous for somebody who wants us to bend over backwards for a foreign country, yet he can say stuff like, yo, it's not even pull yourself up on the bootstraps. It's like there's some real problems out here about people financially, and he's been raised in California most of his life. So the fact that he's able to survive, live, and have some form of fame, and then having a nerve, like that's just not, to me, that's not American. I'm not saying people don't go through hardships, but I really do think with some of these young kids that have coming in front of them, I think this is different. I think this is different. I'm talking about from livable wages. I'm talking about like interest rates. I'm talking about buying home. The average person in America, homeowner in America of single family homes is 40 years old. And think about that. It means like a 20-year-old has no way of investing. So that means that this 40-year-old has 20 to 30 years of investment equity for a home instead of like what it used to be where boomers were in their 20s. But like I said, we'll see how it goes, see what they're talking about. Try to be random and sporadic about it, but we'll see. Like, subscribe, lot our own podcast.
I think we're already laying out a more interesting conversation. But how do we also lay out something that doesn't make everyone feel horrible? Because that is a lot of what's going on here. All these people that are showing up to your events, they're going, wow, what a reprieve, a madness, antidote to chaos.
I haven't been able to do that politically, I wouldn't say. What I've been suggesting to people is
Peterson looks good. He looked really sick maybe like a year ago. He did the thing where people were trying to corner him about what his religion was, but he looks well. He looks well.
is that as intolerable as they fight.
For people who don't know, a lot of this like white guy shit that you see started with him. And Ben Shapiro were really fundamental in the whole like, I'm not gonna just say manosphere or anything like that. It was more so like the debate culture now, young political culture, like Charlie Kirk stuff. Like it started with Ben Shapiro in the video about the tranny, where the tranny basically said, I'm gonna beat your ass up if you call me a female and call me a dude again. And then Jordan Peterson, like, and in my generation, when they saw a lot of the stuff he was talking about, it rang true because he was talking about doing stuff like clean your fucking room, do something with yourself. Not per se being a better person or doing things to be rich or something like that, but just be a fucking man. And what that means to an extent.
Find their lives for reasons that are arbitrary and self-inflicted. There are things that they could do at the individual level that will make a radical improvement. They're difficult things. They're things that require the adoption of responsibility and vision and the willingness to speak your partial and imperfect truth. But if you put that into practice, there is an up. Now, one of the things that needs to be done in the political sphere is to delineate what that up might look like politically, to give people something that's positive to strive for it. Well, I mentioned earlier that I see that to some degree in the burgeoning literature that's suggesting that many things around the world are improving very rapidly. And your counterposition was,